last of the summer grapes are frozen to the vine. Last call, Saturday night, and the band is out of time. There's all this smoke between us and everything that shines, and that's when she sings Parsons or Pride. Parsons or Pride. Parsons or Pride. Parsons or Pride. Neon loses letters and a friend once lost his mind. Knew some real go-getters got left behind. Hope they laugh as hard as we do each and every time. That's when she sings Parsons or Pride. Parsons or Pride. Parsons or Pride. Parsons or Pride. 2 feet from a bar stool, dangling out a rhyme. Bottles crash into a trash can, police slow passing by. We gotta hear a leaving song to keep us till next time. That's when she sings Parsons or Pride. 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 Parsons or Pride.
Hippie fiasco. Hippie fiasco.
Well, hello! Welcome to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again show. I'm Hippie, and it's so great to see all of you. It's gonna be a fun night with lots of music and silliness. Oh, who knows what's gonna happen? Well, it's good that you're here. And so, without further ado, here he is, our host, Nathan Moore.
That's right. Nathan Moore here. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, what's going on? What did I miss? Heard there was some things happening. I feel like I missed a lot. There was some reports of a phenomenon in the sky. There is some reports of weird talkings. What do you call these things? These things. Hi. I'm just waking up. Oh, I don't know what am I? What is this suit? It's hot in here. Is it me or are you hot? Are you hot? Are you like hot, really hot right now? I don't know. Hey, what's going on here? I don't know. Nathan just told me to stand here, and then all of a sudden the red light came on. They're like, "You're on air." I don't know. What is that supposed to? What does that mean, on air? I assume that means that we're like live somewhere. Is that's probably true. I don't know what the theme of the show. What is the show? What do you? I see people are writing things. What is he doing? I see that on the screen. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. Nathan told me to stand here, and then he ran away. And all of a sudden, interns were shouting at me, "We're live! We're live! You're on air! You're on air!" I don't. I Now it says walking on air. It says on the screen. No, actually, my feet are planted firmly on the ground at the moment. My knees are trembling. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what this is or what is expected of me. I just hope Nathan hurries back. Let's see, what is it? I'm not in Discord. Oh, well, congratulations, because I certainly am. I am in huge Discord at the moment. Maybe you can tell me how you did that. How did you how have you happened upon this state of harmony? That would maybe could help me a lot. All right, breathe. Barking on air. I could do that. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay, I could do that. Ruff. Oh, you're right. That does feel natural. Ruff. Okay, I can do this. That's a really good tip. I am no longer in Discord myself. Ruff. 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 Ow! Ow! Ow!
The sad army lost another brave soldier to the arms of a beautiful girl. How I hate to see a man happy in love. It's like he's forgotten the world. Just leaving the drowning to the rain. We won't be pounding our fists again anytime soon. The orchestra will be empty. I'll be howling at a hollow moon.
Don't make me destroy you. Obi-Wan didn't tell you everything, Percy. Don't make me destroy you. I am your father.
yeah. How about that? All right, watch this magic trick. You ready? I just needed a sound effect to go with it. Hold on. I'm not a very good spinner either. Let's see. Whew. Oh, man. Sitting here naked, sitting here hooked, gonna get swallowed by an ancient book. Sitting here starving, sitting here stuck, looking for my diamond, feeling rough, like a scarecrow, in love with a crow. Can't remember if I just don't know. My hands, they tremble like a wind-blown rose. Every day it's an overdose, and I feel like I'm walking on air, like I'm falling downstairs in the basement, in the basement, in the basement. I'm sitting here starving, sitting here stuffed. Oh wait, sitting here broken, sitting here healed, sitting here betting down the line I'll know the deal. I've never been a man much for according to plan. Now I'd rather take a chance than make a stand. It's gotta be better than fading like a goddamn flower. Better than sitting there 80 miles an hour. Come on, I need a little hallelujah to get the medicine down. God, if you could do it, put me back on the ground. 'Cause I feel like I'm walking on air, like I'm falling downstairs in the basement, in the basement, in the basement. I'm sitting here, walking a familiar lane. There's a camera, microphones, everyone's still out of frame. I'm all alone. It's a soliloquy. Nobody says nothing when I say line please and I say cut, but they keep rolling. I got my thumb out, but nobody's slowing. Everybody seems so happy, like they know where they're going. They could all just be acting, there's no way of knowing. But I feel like I'm walking on air, like I'm falling downstairs in the basement, in the basement, in the basement. yes. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. The interns have been filling me in. I'm sorry about earlier. I sort of froze. I didn't know what was going on. I mean, Nathan just ran out the room, and interns are screaming, "You're live! You're live! You're live!" I panicked. But thanks to some words of wisdom in the chat, a few deep breaths, and some pointers from the interns during the break, I feel like I'm ready to roll. So, first of all, great song, Nathan. Thank you. Oh, thanks, man. Yes, very, very good. I like that one. I do believe our band director, Baba, has a couple of tips for the orchestra in regards to that tune. There's a couple of parts already been created over the years for this. So, without hesitation, let's go live now to Carnegie Hall, where our band director, Baba, has a couple of things to say about the arrangement of In the Basement. All right, class. Oh, okay, apparently my feed is not quite working yet. Just a second and we will get the live feed from the hall. Oh, there. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. Organization workflow. You know, we always say workflow. Okay, everybody has your kazoos, I presume. If you're here at band practice, then you must be ready to band practice. So let's tune them up. So when Nathan goes in the basement, we all go. Wait, hold on. Innovation. Basically, we are mimicking what Nathan plays on his guitar. So, one more time, Nathan, play those notes for us. Okay. Okay. In the basement. Nice. All right, let's try it all together. You ready? Here we go. In the basement. In the basement. That was wonderful. Oh, it's music to my ears. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful show. Okay, back to you, Nathan. Thank you. Thank you, Baba. I just can't believe that in such short time this dream is coming together like this, to have a professional music director like Baba volunteer her services to lead this and it's amazing to have someone of that caliber of professional like that step in to agree to orchestrate the orchestra. It's just amazing. How's it? Since the beginning, we've been spinning our wheels, trying to love, digging in our heels, wondering how could the angels tugging on our sleeve not be real. We deal the cards and read the signs and step in line with fate, and finding heaven's gate, we hope we're not too late. We've dispelled the magician, but in magic we still have faith. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it enough.
and me. Beauty sits upon a stone and tries to prove me wrong. She sings all alone a faraway song. It goes out, I don't die when you do. I wasn't born inside you, carry on. Well, I try to sing along, but my voice, it doesn't fit. It tramples, beauty is begging me to quit. And I'm tired and willing, limping through a field of violets. Gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Last thing that wisdom said, lying on his deathbed, was, don't let the things you know go to your head. And then he took a breath, let out a laugh, and said, oh no, and then was dead. Well, I put pennies on his eyes and climbed up on a fence. I was satisfied, thinking, well, that's my 2 cents. And then surrounded, I surrendered, just to let my songs be rendered by the silence. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. I still don't exactly know how to sing that song. It's been a long time too. I should just sing it more often and I'd figure it out. It's a fun one though. I just remember that Rob asked for Skull and Bones last night. I don't know if he's still out there. I wonder if there's some weird version of that, or a new version of that. It starts off with that Argyle, Skull and Bones, yo-ho-ho, savings and loans. Argyle, Skull and Bones, yo-ho-ho, savings and loans. Screams initiated in a windowless tomb. There's 15 boys beneath the rich man's moon. There's 15 boys beneath the rich man's moon. Hooray! And up she rises, caught in the... Nope. Yo, savings and loans, screens initiated. No, initiated, screens initiated. tune. There's 15 boys beneath a rich man's moon. There's 15 boys beneath a rich man's moon. Chimney timbers, up she rises. We're caught in the wake of her slumbering sails. And shivering timber, but a poor man despises the chartered courses of your Harvards and Yales. The chartered courses. It's not good, but it's fun. Doesn't fit the lyric. It's fun music though. Something weird going on there that I like. I don't know what it is though. Oh, God, sculling. Oh, God, skull. Oh, God, skull. Savings and loans, screens initiated in the windowless tune. They got 15 boys beneath the rich man's moon. She rises, caught in the wake of a slumbering sail. Shiver me timbers, poor man despises the charted courses of your Harvards and Yales. It's trickle down, 15 to trickle down, 15 to a rap. Prescott Burns to President Taft, from President Taft to carry on down. Rich men laughing while the poor men drown. And laughing down highways through oceans of sand. All the way to the bank of the Rio Grande. Last I heard, the boys in the band, all right, where am I? I should probably cut to do this when you're not watching, but no, that's not the point, is it? Argyle's skull and bone. Yo, Argyle's skull and bones. Argyle's skull and bone. Your whole savings and loans. Screens initiated in no windowless tune.
Richmond, 15 more beneath the rich man's moon. Hooray, and up she rises, caught in the wake of the slumbering sails. Shiver me timbers, poor man despises the charter courses of your Harvard and Yale. Charter courses of your Harvard and Yale. Let's trickle down 15 to a rap. From Prescott Bush to President Taft. From President Taft to carry on down. You got rich men laughing while the poor men drown. Yeah, you got rich men laughing as the poor men drown. Well, they're laughing down highways through oceans of sand all the way to the bank of the Rio Grande. Last I heard, the boys in the band were hopping islands in the Indies and hiding their hand. They were hopping islands in the Indies and hiding their hand, yeah. I got a 2-penny opera ringing in my head. Got the last room at the Red Garter before the shit hit the fan. We put the dogs in duffel bags and we snuck them in. Commenced to working out the kinks in our master plan. Yeah, we commenced to working out the kinks in our master plan. Let's see, we know the skull and bones on coast to coast, but if we can make it to coffee in the morning, yeah, if we can get to the gig and raise our glass and toast, we'll live anyways like kings in California. Yeah, we'll live anyways like kings in California. Yeah, we'll live anyways. We'll live anyways. My longest song, that's not even close to my longest song. That's a new name, though. That's a fun name. Root Beer the Reindeer. Welcome to the show, Root Beer. Oh, look, you even have a cool picture and everything. I don't know, what'd you think, Rob? Oh, God, skull and bones, yo-ho-ho, savings and loans, schemes initiated in a windowless tomb. We got 15 bars beneath the rich man's moon. We got See, I'm so glad that this show is recorded so I don't forget new ideas like that. Normally I'd be like, oh, God, I got neurotically like grabbing the phone or something to record it so I don't forget what it is. Not that it's even... There is something I like about it, though. Those original chords might not quite work. And it's so... This I need a cutaway to even play that chord. If I could transpose it, where would that be right here? But it wouldn't be, what is that, a D? Sorry, I'm getting lost. Oh, goodness. I am not a quick transposer. I'm like, all right, what? All right, that's a D minor, so D minor, and then what was that? I was a G minor. Like, I just can't just do it like a lot of people can. But it is interesting when you see it transposed and you're like, oh, that's what that is. That's what that progression is. Sometimes you think you've done something really special because you figured it out with a capo or something, and then you like transpose it and you're like, oh, it's just like that. I thought I really come up with something new there. Oh, no, it's just that. Savings alone. What's that? Oh, D. I like how it starts on minors, winds up on these strong majors. Yeah, it has a G minor and a C minor and a G and a C as the two strongest. That's one of the. There's a song I wrote that I think makes pretty good use. I always loved how what's it called? All of Me does that. All of me, can't you see? Oh, see, I can't remember it now. But it does that. Like the first time it goes through, it's an E major and an A major or something like that. Then the second time through, it's an E minor, and it's like it's moved through the same space in a new way. And I've done that a few times in songs. Like that about Oh My God. Oh. God, I can't think in sections tonight. It's been a bit of a long week. In good ways and bad, but definitely look forward to the day of rest tomorrow. It's one of the things I'm grateful for my religious upbringing about, is it sort of ingrained in me that you're not even, God forbids you to do anything on a Sunday. God forbids it. You have to rest. On the seventh day you rested. You have to rest. It's sacrilegious to do stuff. Love that. Now, 6 more days to go. I'll be a full-on part of your religion. There's that Buddhism. Aha! So is root beer the reindeer Rob? Or is it a secret? I know creeper names can be secret. It's fun in the Discord, isn't it? The water's wet. It's nice. Yeah, now Tuesday's a very busy day. Every Lemonist knows that a lot happens on Tuesday. Tuesday's a very, very, very busy day. did my nails. Whether I want to play with a pick or test drive my new nails. How you feeling, Nathan? I had an intense 2-hour yoga meditation session today. Came out feeling like I need a break from the bombardment of everything. Yep. That's for sure. Well, hopefully I strive to have my show be a break from everything. So, for me as well. It ain't even that's hard, isn't it? Shouldn't be losing sleep over my break from everything. It's a lot of work for it to be a break from everything. But I'm here to do it. I'm here for you. I work for you. Well, I had a gal, she was the prettiest gal. She turned me on and turned me loose. Now she won't even be my pal, silly like a goose. Silly like a goose, y'all. Silly you are, silly you'll always be. Cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. Well, I go to town and I walk around in the middle of town. There hangs a noose. Hangman wears a black evening gown, silly like a goose. Silly like a goose, y'all. Silly you are, silly you'll always be. 'Cause the cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. I tried to get the train, it was a westward train. Almost caught that thing by the caboose. Now I'm sleeping out in the rain, silly like a goose. Silly like a goose, y'all. Silly you are, silly you'll always be. Oh, the cure for life will kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. Yeah!
When they crown King Donald King, when they crown King Donald King, all the very good people, very fine people, they all clap and sing. Kneel down low, hands up high, he promised a pie in the sky. King Donald melted the butter, but the egg was hot and dry. King Donald, you take heed when the chickens fly. King Donald, yes, them eggs will hit you in the eye. King Donald, you keeping low is mighty sly. Oh, King Donald, King Donald, King Donald. All the chickens in the coop, they plan a gutsy coup. They're in quite a state all round the state, and they want to paint it blue. Call him stable, call him fair, but only cause the color of his hair. A genius full of feathers, all they need now is the glue. King Donald, when you're talking. No, no. How you gonna make this stop?
We dominate the streets.
King Dono, King Dono, King Dono. King Dono, King Dono, King
Can you start from the beginning? This is the beginning, man. Can you tell us how you met him, how it started? Yeah, I can dig that, man. I can dig that. I was nothing but jive, man. Slaving away in the machine, day in, day out. Eat, sleep, shit, work. Shit, work, eat, sleep. I was in deep, can you dig? Just a pissed off little sheep, can you dig? Had to break the change, rearrange, get strange, dig? I ghosted everything. Walk, daddy. Adios, baby. Had tots to cook and make some gravy. New poutine, new scene, come clean, been brain. That's what led me to the desert, man. Like a guiding light, good night. Take a left, don't go right. Led me straight there. Led me to him, man. Led me to the truth, hold the vermouth. That's when he took my mind, cracked it wide open. That's when my mind got fucked. Third eye is like the third leg of your face. It is the phallus of the mind. It brings life to lifelessness. It is your face dick. Use your face dick to get your mind fucked. Somebody call my guru. I could use some advising. Can't keep my eye on the prize, and I'm realizing I got a lot that's stemming. I just don't feel like I'm winning. The only time I'm grinning's when I'm sinning. Let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. I wanna hear your voice through tin again. Get back to that womb I was swimming in. I wanna chase the moon again. Arrive too soon again. Call my doctor. I could use some prescribing. My head can't find the bed till the sun is rising. Well, this old beginning sure could use a new ending. The only time I'm still is when I'm spinning. Let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. I wanna hear your voice through tin again. Get back to that womb I was swimming in. I wanna chase the moon again. Arrive too soon again. I wanna work the dirt back in my skin. Hear this song that I'm singing in. I wanna cut the wire again. I wanna smile on fire again. I wanna let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again.
So I have a task I have to really get to work on. I actually have two this week. One is I'm supposed to record a 15-minute thing for the High Sierra Virtual Festival that's coming up. So they asked me if I would do a slot, 10 to 15 minutes. I said, of course. I have a first draft, and it probably could be better, but it's pretty good. And so that the pressure's off a little bit there. If worse comes to worse, I could send that. It's about 14 minutes long. I think it's pretty funny. I'm afraid to even listen to it just because then I might be like, oh, I can make it so much better. because I did do a multi-track new version of High Sierra Heartbreak, and I also shared a couple of my favorite moments from High Sierra from old bootlegs and stuff. I even found old Shady Grove introduction of me to start the segment off. It's a heaven that doesn't stay open, it's the tug of war. It's the hysterical beauty with me I can't take. It's like loving more than one woman. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. It's the fuzz on the beach, it's the word on the streets, it's the grizzly. It's the almighty writhing on earth for heaven's sake. It's the music. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. I feel so naked. I got no kazoo, no harmonica. On the recording, I played clarinet during this part. It's the smoke that hangs in the trees, the fallen lumber, the restless slumber that tickles and smiles me to wake. It's the penguin. Bet you didn't expect to see a penguin. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. I should play y'all my new version of it. Or I should save it. Now, tune in. I wonder if they'll tell me when my slot is. Late at night on the porch. I didn't expect to see a penguin. But the other thing I have to do is I have to record the next song for Al Howard's collaboration series. He really wants me to do Set My Mind at Ease next. Al Howard and I have written about 13, 14 songs. He writes the words, I sing them back to him, and we got on a roll, and we just rolled with it. Now we have an album's worth, but I've been recording them individually, too, for his collaboration series that he's doing. 2 collaborations a week for a year. That's a daunting task, but if anybody can do it, it's him. And check that out, alfredhowardwrites.com. Check out it. It's amazing, the collaboration. The song he just dropped is so good. I forget the woman's name that's singing, but whoo, Dystopian Blues, gold. How do you like your new kazoo? Is it good? Do you wanna hop into Discord and play it to us? Play it for us? You could cut your mic on purpose and just play for a second and we'll hear you. I'll see if your name pops up down there. I'll cut the volume up. You don't have to cut your camera on. You can just play us some kazoo. For us to see, I'd have to be on the other computer. But I feel like I could almost maybe just start working on this while I'm live. I haven't done that kind of thing in a while. But it can almost be a more intimate hang in a way, so I'm not hiding behind the guitar. Or it can just be really boring, because then I start tweaking EQ for 5 minutes. And that's only interesting to some, but it's really interesting to some. Let me find the words to this. Al Howard got a whole folder, huge file of words. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease. Yeah, the weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, set my mind at ease. In the veins of the land, once water, now sand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Cobblestone streets are shaking the
car, honey, set my mind at ease. I wanna get home before it gets dark. Honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold heart. Honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far? Honey, set my mind at ease. And I've been down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Golly geez, should I record that right now? Or what? I don't know. Maybe.
Greetings, this is Dr. Akila, and today I'm going to do a video presentation on the health benefits of lemons. A lemon is a fruit that is best known for its sour taste and is used in various cuisines and desserts.
There was no such thing as an ism until I found leminism.
Yeah, leminism works because, life's just really sour. So if you're trained from an early age to like the sour, then I guess you like a crappy life, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you don't want people to be miserable because it's sour, but they like the sweet things.
Right.
No, you just gotta get
Exactly.
used to the sour things.
And
We
so
all gotta
blessed.
stand together, sucking it.
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lemons.
So, are you
Lemons.
persuaded?
Lemons.
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 Sour to the
Lemons.
people. That's our slogan.
Sour to the people.
Sour.
Sour to the people.
I called up my mother the other day, said, are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down?
I've been kicking ideas around.
Are you sitting down?
Are you ready for this? I've been reading Emma Goldman. I've been hanging out with puppets and circus clowns.
Circus clown.
I'm beginning to think
Circus clown.
I'm an anarchist. She said I wouldn't want to live in your world. And right then I knew, oh, that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? up the president, it was the present tense. I said, are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down?
I've been kicking ideas around.
Are you sitting down?
Are you ready for this? I've been thinking about Gandhi, about Martin Luther King. I just read the Sermon on the Mount.
Sermon on the Mount.
I'm beginning to think
Sermon on the Mount.
I'm a pacifist. He said I wouldn't want to live in your world. And right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do? Called up the preacher, said I'm glad that I could reach you. Are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down?
I've been kicking ideas around.
Are you sitting down?
Are you ready for this? I'm thinking every great story I ever read is God's glory, and it can't be bound.
Can't you bound?
Reading William Blake, for heaven's sake, that's where I found Jesus. He said I wouldn't want to live in your world, and right then I knew that can't be true. What can a poor boy do?
God, I haven't really watched that video in a while. Oh, that's false advertising. Fake news. Not true. It's all lies. That was Amy singing, not in the video. It was Karen Ducey from the Hippie Fiasco Tour, second season, OG. All right, let's do this. Let's open up a clean slate Logic file. All right, I do believe this thing is a waltz. 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But it's the chorus. Down. I think it might go to 4/4 there. That's gonna make it. It's gonna be a little. I know how to do it, but it's gonna be tricky. Down on my knees. Oh, maybe it is 3 still. No. It was Amy singing on the video. Karen in the video. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So 3/4. Now, what tempo? I think it should be slow. Let's start at 90 and see what that feels like. keep wanting to go a little faster than it. Let's try 95. Whoa, that's a brand of iced tea? Is that what you're saying? Look at that. That's what's always in this blue cup is iced tea, but I make it from bags. I have for years, but it's my lifeblood. Or whatever it's called. My ambrosia, my sustenance. I was actually very well known for my giant cups of iced tea in high school. I used to always have a giant cup of iced tea in high school. And even when traveling, I would have ways to make tea so I could have a giant cup of tea wherever I went. But never anything too exciting. I'm pretty boring when it comes to most things. I like butter on my popcorn, pepperoni on my pizza, and sugar in my tea, in my Lipton. I don't know. 95 sounds about right. Oh wait, that thing's still on the screen, isn't it? I went back to Logic. That's a great design, though. Maybe they could sponsor the show. They might want to sponsor our show. You should reach out to them. Be like, oh my god, there's this guy that really loves your tea, and he's always drinking it on his show. That's how I found out about you. All right, delete this footage right here, then they'll be on to us. I was about to do a breaking news clip, but it didn't seem worth it. All right, so that feels pretty good. So maybe I'll just do as my... I might as well do it all. Let's see. That's the mic. Add another track for the guitar line. Which is 7. All right, I'm just going to play through the progression a few times and get that on here, and then we can fly it around just for the rough mix. Check my tuning. All right, see you on the other side. I don't see anything. Why not? Oh, I'm glad I looked up and caught that. Oh, it's just tiny because I'm playing soft. Oh, right. I'm getting boosts out of the compressors and stuff, and it's not tracking. Alright, let's cheat. Track with the effects. Now I usually cut off the click and play that last chord because you can always usually hear the click as the chord fades out. some shaking of the strings. It was pretty cool, just in case. Oops. All right, that's enough to start with. And see, since we did it to the click, it'd be really easy to cut all this stuff up. You can find like one good moment. I still think I'm gonna have to play it again because there's something I want to do that I didn't even try because I was just trying to keep it straight so I could outline the song. Just arranging it right now, really. So really all I really needed was one verse and one chorus for that, but I decided what the heck. But once you have that, here, we should save this. Mm-hmm. Guitar mic, guitar line. Let's see, like that last chord. When the time comes, here it was originally. Now you hear that click. You hear the click before the guitar is all the way gone. There's almost no way to not do that because a guitar fading out off into nothing gets really quiet there at the end, and the click is definitely happening. You can't really tell when the music's louder than the click. Yeah, it's really loud when it comes down to it. But we're going to be moving these around, so it wouldn't apply now. But one thing you can always do if you're worried, most recording software has like a way to easily make, this is called a new alternative. So that original one's always saved. If I, for some reason, doesn't really apply to something as simple as this, but if for some reason I did some edits that I then wanted to go back to where I was before, there'd be no way to do it. See, then I can just throw that guy on there and it'll fade out real nice. I get the timing right, but what I would probably do is drag these out so I see the head of the note that I'm replacing. And I can line them up. They crossfade automatically. Bam. I can still hear my finger touch the guitar. Right there. It's tiny though. It's all right. I'm not sure I played it right in form. I'm going to lay down a scratch vocal just to make sure I'm doing it right. Check, check. I need those lyrics. Let's see. If you're playing along at home, it's in B. So it's like a B and then a E, F sharp, B. I think that's right. That's probably right. I might need to take a little sip of whiskey.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man. Oh, I knew I'd done that. I knew I'd done that at the time. I lost count. That's all right. All right, I'm just going to familiarize myself. It starts on 3, and each phrase is 4 long. Nope. That's a whole section right there. I just tried something new. I'm going to see if that works. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Split those right there. Move this down 4. Paste. Crossfaded a little too much of the original track. It changes there. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, said my mind
nice signal. Make it a little more fun to listen to inspire me. Low compression, send it to a reverb room. Valhalla, vintage verb. And I'll be down on my knees. For people really new to recording, I highly recommend oh wait, y'all can't see the plugins. It's not as much fun. Yeah, now you can see it. The reverb and but simple compressors the ones that emulate the actual gear from back in the day. Just start with like a really simple one. You don't have to worry about all the different release and attack times and ratios. It just compresses, and you decide how much you want. You decide how much you want to compress. I usually try to shoot for the needle around 5. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey said. My mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey said. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey said. My mind at ease. There's a man out of reach, in need of my hand, honey said. Look at that rabbit. My goodness. Look at the ears on that thing. Hey, hippie. And I'll be down on my knees. Is that a kangaroo? But I believe in our love. What is that thing? So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey said. My mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey said. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey said. My mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey said. My mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey said. My mind at ease. There's a man out of reach, in need of my hand, honey said. My mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart. Peas are getting
And
bad.
I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart, my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have
That's a really bad P. That'd be a deal breaker right there.
our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in.
I can't decide arrangement-wise whether I want the lyric to come right back in right there out of the chorus, which I hear sometimes clearly, but I just as clearly hear a break one time through before the next verse.
Our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Mm-hmm. Is there a vote? Is there a vote? Vocal coming right back in after the chorus, or one time
To
through?
your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, hon.
Of course, I have to sing it better, but still, arrangement-wise, just arrangement-wise.
We have enough.
Need some pedal steel on this thing. That would be nice.
There's a fire.
Let's try that. Just arranging. So that means we're going to need another.
There's a fire in love that we have enough.
Still deciding myself.
There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey.
Pedal steel would be
Set
sweet on this.
my mind at ease. The weather.
All right, keep arranging. Here we go.
There's a fire, my love, with the western wind, honey.
Oh wait, I sang the wrong lyric. Yep.
There's a fire in love the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Cobblestone streets are shaking the car, honey, set my mind at ease. I wanna get home before it gets dark, honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold hard, honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, set my mind at ease? I didn't play a chorus at the end? What was I doing? All right. We have enough. Wait for the sky. Copying. Oh, I see what's happening, I think. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, set my mind at ease? Oops, I want to create a folder. My mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Actually, accidentally. Sort of cool. There it is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thanks for not being driven crazy by this format of a show. What is going on here? You know, just sitting on the porch, holding her down, making music. Oh, what did I do down here? Is that where the break? No, something got messed up. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. You hear the string. A man describes the details of the true. My signature sound. You hear that? A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, he said, my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, said my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach, in need of my hand, honey, said my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I wonder if that would be too weird if I did that. Would that be too weird if I did that? Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. Just the set my mind at ease parts. But here's something I like to do just for fun sometimes. See how I did that 3 times? Then duplicate the track. Oops. And take the last 3 takes. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. That's just a proof of concept, though. We don't need to do getting ahead of ourselves. But it's fun to do. And I like that texture voice filling it out. Maybe. Alright, just listening to it top to bottom, seeing what we think of the arrangement. And decide what comes next. You guys are the board of directors. Good meeting so far. Listening. I wonder why these chats are stuck. They've been stuck for a while, huh? Or y'all just been chatting away? Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey said, my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey said, my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey said, my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey said, my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe I'm already impatient. I already want to be like at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe we gotta do that. All right, sorry. All right, just listening. Breathe, Nathan. Just take a breath. That's why you smoke. Smoke a cigarette. In need of my hand, honey said, my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love. Yep. And you see, that time I was feeling it. I was like, yeah, that's no break there. No break there. What do you think? I'm thinking no break there. Come right back in with the singing. What's the board of directors think? You with me? No, I have to wait. But just bam, right there. I'm taking these guys out. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember to drag all of it though. We just got to keep it moving. That we have enough. There's a fire in love with the... Oh, what do y'all think? All right. I'm going to go... Let's go back. Listening. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey said, my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey said, my mind at ease.
There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach, in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease.
So what'd you think? What'd you think? Straight in?
The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, set my mind at ease. The veins of
It is a
the
tough one.
land, once water, now sand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I be down on my knees, but I believe in
What's that
our
note?
love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
It's gonna be a fun harmonica solo to get.
The cobblestone streets are shaking the car, honey, set my mind at ease. I wanna
That's not a bad
get
idea.
home before it gets dark, honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold hard, honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, set my mind at ease? And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Yeah, I can definitely hear the ook. The ook, 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 ook of Earl. Let's see here.
of the truth, but he's blind, honey, said my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, said my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, said my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, said my mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, said my mind at ease. The veins of the land, once water, now sand, honey, said my mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, said my mind at ease. And I be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. The cobblestone streets are shaking the car, honey, said my mind at ease. I wanna get home before it gets dark, honey, said my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold hard, honey, said my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, said my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. I have no idea if that sounded like Dookie Doo or what. Dookie Dookie Doo, where are you? Are you upon the track now? Dookie on the tracks. Dookie on the tracks. Nathan Moore's latest release, Dookie on the Tracks. Ook, 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 ook of Earl, 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 Dookie, 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 Duke, Dookie, Earl, Earl, Earl.
Here, let's send it to its room. Go to your room.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease.
Valhalla, dude. Valhalla.
There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease.
It sounded sweet, but I prefer the breadth of the what?
The drought will come.
Oh, the guitar. You left out a
honey,
crucial
set
piece of the.
my mind at ease.
Let's see if they play nice together.
Veins of the land, once water, now
Let's hard pan them just for the heck of it. Guitar all the way to the left. Ook over to the right. Vocal down the middle. You ready? Break down. Sit. Hut hut hut. 1 2 3. 2 2 3.
shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey.
You know what? I don't love it out of the gate, but it might be cool if there's something to glue them together. Maybe this is a pretty. I have great sounds in this thing, but not a lot of cool patterns. But let's either way open up my orchestral percussion from Superior Drummer. Superior Drummer is so much fun. Ultimately, it's best, to not use patterns and stuff. But if you're not a drummer, like I'm not a drummer, but no matter what, the sounds on this thing are so professionally recorded and with so many mics, and it's like that. It's like you see the drum set. And you can swap out all these drums, put a different one there. Haha, it's so badass, this thing. Oh my god. All right, but we're going to the percussion pack. 2 maybe? Let's see. Let's just look in grooves. It's going to have to be 3/4, so that'll limit it quite a bit. Straight 3/4. Yeah, they have almost nothing. All castanadas. Is that possible? I guess it's possible. No waltzes. guess we could. Now wait. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Check this guy out. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my... Really only needed a couple of those. Here, I'll just mute that. We'll just make some colors, and then we'll get Bob Ross with... We'll get all Bob Ross with it. We're just getting some colors here. Just getting some colors. Just some different sounds to play with. Had to cut that mic way down. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man
need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease.
All right. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You might like it. Not for me. No. But you might like it. Not for me, no. One, the other, or both?
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach, in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, set my mind at ease. The veins of the land, once water, now sand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Whew, that just gave me some work to do, huh? Maybe it won't be too bad. Felt like there was some stuff, good stuff.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind.
Lots of butter and salt, yes.
Ease. A man describes the details of the truth.
It's the right answer. Lots of butter and salt. Nothing fancy. Don't need any hot sauce, no yeast, none of that. Just maybe some sugar.
There's a long list.
I like kettle corn. I do like kettle corn.
I don't understand.
But yes, lots of butter and salt.
Set my mind
See, a lot of times for stuff like this, I'll create a track just like it and then copy down a couple of bars and nights. So if I like, oops, say I liked those bars right there, I could just drag them down. Then I can mute this track and hide it and still know I have those up there hidden if I ever need more somewhere. But you can just take like that and loop it.
Shadow.
I might have gotten lucky. It's not a bad section.
Are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease.
Let's go make some popcorn.
A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease.
And then I thought, there's at least a good bar right here.
Down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Ah, it's a little sloppy. It's hard to nail those. So jangly.
At ease. And I'd be down on my knees.
Maybe those first four.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. We have enough. There's a fire. But that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, said.
All right, and sorry for chewing the ice in your ear. I guess it's not as loud because I still haven't cut the microphone back up from the percussion. All right, sorry. Okay, maybe a little different section of this for the solo section. I can mute the vocal. Listening to these claws. I'll get through there. It was getting into a nice little pocket in my shirt there. Oops. See, now I can pretty much hide this guy. Probably never look at him again. Bye. Oops. So it's falling apart a little bit. It's basically just like a B, and then it sort of walks down. It's always a B, but that one it descends with that descending note, and then it turns around on the E, F sharp, back to B. I don't necessarily treat those as separate chords. It's just like a B, and then a B. What is that? A major 7 or something? They're all just like augmentations. You could just be like, "There's a fire, my love, in the western wind." That's not the words, but. I'm dying to see if our little lizard clacker is any fun. Those are pretty good ones. might be it.
My mind.
Might be a little much.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night.
What was this guy? All right.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night. Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey said.
Why does it get squirrely there? I'm being too flippant. You can vicariously spare your teeth.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey said.
I'll smoke cigarettes for you too. Leave it to me. I got this.
A man describes the details of the.
Why is that getting slower? Just gotta keep it tight. That's what it needs, right? Ice crunching.
Blind honey said, my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey said, my my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, said my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love, so I pray to your heart.
Well, it sort of works.
You ever think we went too far, honey, said my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love, so I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Sort of a happy accident. Breaks down to just the ook right there. Happy accident. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, now we can take, let's put the ook up here above the guitar. They're together. It shouldn't be pink anymore either. Maybe a shade of blue. Let's put all these together in what Logic calls a track stack. Track stack. A summing track stack. So now they're all right here, and we can put effects on this. All right, well, we'll compress it.
Of the truth, but he's blind, honey, said my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, said my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, said my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love.
I still don't know if I like any of that percussion, but it's fun. Maybe we should make it really wet. Listening.
My mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey. Set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach.
You can't hear it now. Can you hear it when I solo it? Oh, swishy, like how swishy? Like like a Leslie speaker, swishy. Yeah, that's a little swishy. Could also swish it dangerously. We could live dangerously with some delay or modulation. Ooh. Whoa. Well, it's definitely swishy. Hey, our Schlitz sign stopped. Come on, get to work. Get to work. I'll throw something at it.
Before
There you go.
it gets dark, honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold hard, honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey? Set my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Wonder if we should have any percussion there. It's sort of nice naked, I guess. All right. Well, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Then I have to lay down a harmonica solo on this. Still want to hear the ooze. I wish we could just pipe everybody in that's watching right now and just nail this ooze section. That would be nice. Hey, who's that? That's me on vacation.
These two shrimp
Now I don't know if you've ever seen these shrimp that are they were like multicolored, like the colors of the rainbow, beautiful, maybe chameleon shrimp or something, or what are they called? I don't know what they're called. Unbelievably beautiful. They look like candy. They look like Willy Wonka invented these shrimp.
Juana smells a flower, goes looking for that flower, wants to be where such a flower grows. So he climbs down his tower, and there's a little shower, but he doesn't mind, it feels good on his toes. He crosses over the river, he crosses over the road, he crosses over, walks along the garden roads. And to the lady he does give her a smile and a nod. He says, I'll bring you back the flower, I suppose. The kind lady looks so strange, but there's no time to explain. He crosses over several other meadows. And when he can go no longer, the scent is even stronger, the most beautiful anyone knows. So he lies down in the leaves, to sleep he believes, and to dream of boxes with bows. In the morning he sees, awake he believes, that flower growing out of his nose.
You know, I was thinking earlier that it all makes sense in the end. You know, it's something that we say a lot here on the radio because it does seem to work out that way. Even when you're I was thinking today how that even applies very often to things that you're just procrastinating about. You're just being lazy. There's weeks will go by and you're just like, why am I not doing it? You start to doubt yourself. You're just like, God, but actually some part of you knows there's some reason not to do it. You could never convince anybody else, especially yourself. But then the day comes and you're like, oh, of course. Good thing I didn't do it. You know, I was thinking earlier that it all makes
cobblestone street heaven.
Can't figure that first note out.
We have enough. Cobblestone street heaven.
We're back, right? Just making sure. With the delay.
We have enough. Cobblestone street heaven. Cobble,
There was something to that one.
we have enough.
It's pretty nice. Could I do better?
We have enough.
I don't know. I might not be able to do it better.
We have enough.
Thanks, Josh. I can try, but number 6. Number 6.
We have enough.
Trying more tremolo, but I'm overdoing it.
The cobblestone street heaven.
That was sort of sweet.
We have enough. The cobblestone street.
Duke can play harp. Now I don't know which is better, that one or 6. What was it? 6. I was like, oh, there's no way I could do better than that.
Have enough.
There's some nice inflections in that, for sure.
The cobblestone streets.
Alright, now that I'm pretty convinced I got it somewhere in here, I'm going to raise the gain on all these. Just so I didn't do them individually. So now they've all been raised by the same amount. That's pretty nice. If I could borrow anything, maybe this little moment. It's a little tremblier. And do we want this little slide? Alright, I have to get that nicer to make it work, but we might want that. Although I might like this note a little better. I don't know if this will work though. Or do I just like it cleaner? Yeah, that plays with the guitar nice. I think that's nicer than this. That's a little more sterile. What's the final notes of 6? You like 6 in general better still? That's sort of funny. it too Frankenstein-y? All right, board of directors. Here's 6.
We have enough.
Yeah, it just has a feel to it, doesn't it? It has a vibe. All right, well, let's say goodbye to Hollywood then. Say goodbye to Hollywood. We haven't even heard this guy yet, but ain't no way. That's not bad. Yeah, that one didn't end well.
We have enough.
That's super confident.
We have enough.
But that you can feel the porch on that one. You can just feel the porch. You can hear the birds chirping on that one.
We have.
Is Bernie giving a speech?
We have enough.
I love me some Harry Nielsen. This one has the random low note.
We have enough.
Right here. God, I've gotten so used to the percussion now, I couldn't even hear it anymore. But then I realized I'd really notice if it went away. Yeah, they're sounding pretty good together now, aren't they?
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach my mind at ease, and I'll be down.
All right, so let's find the notes for the choruses on the Mellotron, and then we'll see if we have to sing them.
And I'll be down on.
What is that? What is that vocal? Oh, we're trying the harmonies. Okay. Vintage Mellotron, yeah. Mixed choir.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a
Sorry, somebody put a bunch of crazy ass percussion stuff all over my keyboard. It's ridiculous. So what are those chords?
I'll be down.
G sharp, B, E, F sharp.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
You're gonna have to stop me.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in.
Wait, what is that chord? Oh, back to B.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Somebody stop me.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a
I forget the. Oops.
and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. And I'll be down on my. and I'll be down on my knees. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love.
Oh, I can't even think this hard. I should just play chords if I want chords. Figure out what they are.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire, and I
don't think I have a very good theremin. Let's see if I do. They just changed the sampler in a Logic update. I feel like I lost that with that. That's the new sampler. The EX24, whatever it was called, that I used to use. That's where I had a weird theremin sound. Let's see what this is. Oh, theremin. There it is.
and I'll be down on my knees, but I
Yeah, I think the new update broke that for me. Not anymore. It says theremin right there. Can you see it? Thanks, update. You know, they always take something away. With every update, you lose something. You get something, you lose something. Unbelievable. C'est la vie. That's how we got where we are today.
and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe So I pray to your, and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love.
That could be a million sounds, couldn't it? Could be bells. But they have bells in here somewhere. I can't believe they don't have bells. Wait, marimba. Glass marimba.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Nope. Don't like it. How about strings?
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart, and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our.
Yeah, I don't like any of that. But you know what? One of the funnest plugins in this whole thing is this guy, Alchemy.
And
Let's see. We'll say stringy, large, ambient.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Haha, now look at that. Is that the future or is that the 70s?
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love.
Haha. I need to hear that again.
He said, my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart.
Too quiet.
At ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart
cool about that.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a
All right, creepers, leave the lurkers alone. Don't taunt the lurkers. We love the lurkers. We want them to be cozy. Oh, the percussion's in there, dude. So it's in there.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. To your heart that we have enough. There's a and I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love.
It might be a little much, but there's something about it I like. I'm trying to figure. Maybe the softer version.
And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a
That's pretty tasty. It's like can't really hear it too much, but it's definitely doing a lot. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm bad about mixing things like that. I tuck things in. Real producers don't do that. They only use sounds that they want to cut up. I'm just not there yet, man.
the veins of the land once water, and I wait, cry on command at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
The cool thing is for the Al Howard stuff is he has that professional engineer that's mixing his project for him. So I'll be sending him these files. See what happens. That's pretty cool to be professionally mixed.
To you, our honey set my mind at ease, and I'd be down. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right. Well, that might be be a night's work right there that we just kicked ass. It's not done yet. Some bass would be nice. Who knows? Maybe a little kick drum in the choruses. Nothing too drastic. A little boof, little boof, move a little air a little bit. Boof. Oh, I want to do all that now, but I better stop while I'm ahead. You guys are awesome. Let's listen to it from the top one more time before we say goodnight.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, set my mind at ease. The veins of the land, once water, now sand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Cobblestone streets are shaking the car, honey, set my mind at ease. I wanna get home before it gets dark, honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold hard, honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, set my mind at ease? And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Some shaking of the strings. It was pretty cool.
Not bad, not bad. That's a good night's work. Yeah, appreciate you guys encouraging me along the way, giving me the good ideas. I do have a mental note of the banjo idea. I think that is probably a really good idea. Oh, I'm inside it. Wait. Oh, I got him to cough me out. That was close. All right, hopefully he won't get me again. Well, what do you guys want to do now? Oh, okay, guys. I don't think guys. I'm really down here now. I wasn't going to go away. I was just going to hit the Torf tune and call up a poem and be off. But you guys have been so awesome. So yeah, I got the banjo noted. Any other notes? Any other project notes? Well, cool. Al is going to be very happy because, you know, if I just done my show, then when I got done, I wouldn't have had the strength really to really get in here like this. And so it was fun to merge both ideas. And I'm glad that things like that can work as a show because it's cool to use the energy of performing for you guys to infuse life into the project. Like when you're making records back in the day, you see all the pictures of this cool scene, you know, it's a scene. Neat be in the studio, tracking, making tracks. It's supposed to be a scene, a cool hang. Not necessarily supposed to be holed up in a basement like it's some secret thing. It was really fun. Thanks for your help. And as always, like Henry always said, I don't think I'll always say that. She knows. Be silly. Be honest. And always trust your cape. See you soon.
From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen as others saw. I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Then in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent to the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view,